All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the new drag pack that's come in, and then we'll go over where I'm at with the mods and my trek to get to in the mid 11s. All right, everyone, you saw it in the thumbnail, you heard it in the intro. We got the new drag pack, the Skinnies, and then we're going to talk about how I'm going to get to the mid 11s. So let's get to it. With an interior cold start. All right, I'm gonna go with the windows cracked a little bit. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise, because it's a little warm in here, and not warm enough for the air condition, but not cool enough to just go without it. But so yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw up a clip of when I did a run down the track when my car was stock. I ran a 13.1. And I'll put that up now. All right, so that's a fairly good starting point for this discussion. Because that car was pretty much stock. The only thing I had done was mid mufflers cut out, replaced with Flowmaster 40s, and the resonators cut out. That was pretty much all I had done. So since then, I've got I'm just going to go over the list of mods again. So if you guys have seen this list, went through this before and want to bow out, go ahead. But for those that haven't seen that first video that I did with my entire list of mods, I'm going to go over them real quick. So started with the exhaust setup I just talked about, and then I went with an MMX 87mm throttle body, ported throttle body. Every little bit helps. So did I gain a lot from the throttle body? Probably not. But as I go through the rest of the mods, all of them combined give you a much better gains than you would individually. So the MMX 87mm throttle body was my next. The next thing I got was the Scat Pack Stage 2 cam kit. So it comes with the comp cam 270. I also got Kooks long tube headers 1 7/8, and also got high flow Greene cats from Kooks, and that's actually when I got my first tune. Those guys did a great job on the tune. I'm not gonna go into the issues or concerns, but it boiled down to is they were way too far away from me, and they weren't really willing to go the email route. So that's when I changed from them to Greene, and this is just an initial 87 octane tune. Got that all tuned up, and the car was running pretty good, getting 12 7s, 12 6s at best, so it was running really well. From there we went and got the Circle D 3800 stall torque converter, and boy did that help. That helped out a lot. Really took my 60 foot from the 1.8s, 1.9s, literally down to the 1.7s, and every once in a while I'd get a 1.6. So, you know, torque converter, if you're going to the track, highly recommend a torque converter. Even if you don't go that high a stall, I definitely recommend over the stock torque converter for sure. From there, I got the 392 intake manifold, and that was another big help. It really helped gain some of the low end that you're going to lose when you get the cam kit and the long tube headers. You tend to lose a little bit of the low end, and the 392 intake really helped with that. It helped smooth out, you've heard me say it 1,000 times, smooth out the torque curve along with the horsepower curve, and it gives you through the mid-range and low through the mid-range all the way up to the top end. From there, I went to HHP BES and got their stage 3 heads installed. Oh, I'm sorry. So before the heads install, so here's a clip of all of that stuff put together before the heads. So I ran 11.9 before getting the heads installed, and I'll put that clip up now. All right, so you saw that 11.9 clip. To be honest, my best is 11.8. Unfortunately, I don't have a video of it just because it was dark when I ran that 11.86, and the camera that was taking the video, the lights were all blurred out. You really couldn't see what the time was. But my intent is to get a whole bunch of videos now that I went with the HHP BES Stage 3 heads package and have them installed. So if you're curious on how much the heads are going to get you in horsepower, you can look at my look back a couple videos ago. You can see where I went to the dyno and got the heads, got it dynoed with the new heads on. But keep in mind, when you watch that video, I'm still on the base tune. I haven't got to data logging with the new heads on, and getting it to Jay and getting a updated tune. So there also, I got a 100 octane tune from Jay Greene as well, and that also helped a lot. That took a tenth or two at least off my time. So that's kind of what got me into the 11.9 range, 11.8 range. So now with these heads and with the Skinnies, I believe I'm on track to hit mid-11s. Just talking to a few people and doing some research on my own, literally the Skinnies themselves, due to, you know, the less weight and also the less rotational mass, will get you about a tenth in the quarter mile. So now we're looking at 11.7, 11.8 consistent. So I'm hoping with the heads and an updated tune, I can get another tenth or two out of those. So hopefully, all said and done, once I get, you know, data logged, get it to Jay, get an updated tune, yeah, we'll be in them 11.5s, 11.6s consistently. That's what I'm hoping for. But we'll see what happens once the tracks open back up and I get the car dialed in. One more little surprise. RT Life, I know you're watching. I'm gonna make sure you watch because I'm gonna text you. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. And if you remember, here's one of the races that happened last time. And by that race, looks like I was a little bit ahead of you. You may have got me the next 2 races because I spun like crazy on the next 2 races. But hey, I'm calling you out again. You know, bring out your 397, your 399, 387, whatever stroked out motor you got in that car now, and whatever tires you throw on the rear. I don't really care. You just better bring your A game because I'm coming for you. All right, everybody, that's gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna wrap it up. So if you're stopping in for the first time, please go ahead and check out my other content. If you like what's going on with the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you get notifications when I upload new content. And if you like the videos, please hit that like button as well. The likes really help the channel out, and I appreciate it. And yeah, we're up over 850 now. So let's keep growing. Let's see if we can get this bad boy to over 1,000. I appreciate everyone taking their time out of their day to watch the video, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.